I'm beyond thrilled to be sharing this moment with you all. My rare variegated plant has finally started to grow, and I couldn't be more excited. This plant has been a challenge for me, but it's also been an incredible learning experience, and I'm so grateful to have it as part of my indoor gardening journey. Growing this rare plant has not been easy. In fact, it's been one of the biggest challenges I've faced as a gardener. The care requirements are so specific, and the environmental factors have to be just right. I've had to pay close attention to the temperature, humidity, and light levels to make sure this plant gets exactly what it needs. And even with all that attention, there have been times when I've been worried that I was going to lose it. One of the biggest struggles has been dealing with pests, mealybugs, spider mites, you name it. They seem to be attracted to this plant like magnets, and it's been a constant battle to keep them under control. I've tried everything from neem oil to insecticidal soap, and it's been a real learning curve figuring out what works and what doesn't. Despite all the challenges, I've also learned a lot about patience. This plant is slow growing, and it takes time to see any progress. There have been weeks when I've looked at it and thought, is it even doing anything? But I've learned to trust the process and have faith that it will eventually come around. I've also experimented with different techniques to try and give this plant an extra boost. I've tried fertilizing it with compost tea, and I've even tried using a humidifier to create a more tropical environment. It's been a process of trial and error, but it's been so worth it to see this plant start to thrive. Then one day, I noticed something amazing. A tiny little leaf had started to unfurl. It was the smallest thing, but it was a sign that this plant was finally starting to grow. I was so excited. I felt like I was witnessing a miracle. As I watched that little leaf grow bigger and stronger, I felt a sense of pride and accomplishment that I've never felt before. As I looked at my plant, I realized that it's not just about the plant itself. It's about the journey. It's about the lessons I've learned, the challenges I've overcome, and the sense of satisfaction I get from watching something I've nurtured grow and thrive. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? For me, it's that growing plants, especially rare and finicky ones, is all about patience, persistence, and trust. It's about believing that, even when things seem darkest, there's always hope for growth and renewal. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey. I'd love to hear about your own experiences with rare plants or indoor gardening. Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my next video on growing indoor fruit trees.